Augusta was booming in 1941. A military buildup had downtown streets swelling with soldiers from the nearby Army camp. That sudden arrival of thousands of virile young men led to a rise in something else: prostitution. The city quietly took a more practical approach to such romantic commerce. It began to inspect and license its prostitutes. That's right, they decided it was more important to guard the health of the young warriors who would soon go to Europe and fight for freedom than to crack down on the women of the streets. According to the Chronicle's 1941 archives, the ladies of the evening would present themselves for inspection by local physicians. If they were free from venereal disease, they kept their licenses. The thinking seems to be that it was more important to keep the young men healthy than it was to crack down on the prostitutes. Besides, they probably couldn't keep them from doing it anyway. Here's how it worked, according to the Chronicle. When a woman registered, she was fingerprinted, photographed, and classified. Then, each Tuesday, the woman would undergo a physical checkup. By Friday, the women were required to turn in their certificates to Police Sergeant Irvin Connors. If any disease was discovered, they had to get treatment. Soldiers were advised to demand to see such updated health certificates before concluding a financial transaction for services. But then, the preachers found out. Next thing you know, the grand jury is looking into the municipal regulation of sin. One of the region's foremost authors urged understanding. Edison Marshall, the celebrated novelist living at his Seven Gables home in North Augusta, took time out from writing popular fiction to write a letter to the Chronicle. He wrote, "The soldiers want girls and are going to get them." Regulation, he concluded, was the only practical solution. Marshall knew what it was like to be a soldier in Augusta. The Indiana native had been stationed here during World War I as an Army private. He made friends, married a local girl, and lived here for the next quarter century. The grand jury foreman, N. Flournoy Fisk, told the preachers he was sorry that they were too busy to take it up in that session. They'd take it up in the future. And by the time the next grand jury convened in November, the city said that they had done away with the whole process. As Public Safety Chief John Kennedy said, it turned out most of the girls didn't have disease anyway.